What I explained and said, I didn't want to tell you how is if I clap at one time. Clap at one congregation, I could make a gun line. It exists as if it can be. How can I steal candy when stealing from kids make me look like I see candy? I understand the glacy race with your whole face and face. You don't get face for face. You ain't the ace of base, a pretty case. Looking fast. What you think I'm going to do next? You next to close people calling they self corrects and corrects and corrects and corrects and corrects. In a place correct, it's incorrect. Correct is incorrect. Correct to corrupt. I don't want to act like you. Accurately, you behave like that. Y'all get attacked and happen too. Special, unofficial. Why would you not kid too? No time to speak another language. Y'all still want to kill like that. Y'all want Cardi B back. Hollywood, I'll bring that bitch out. Why you want everything she get and get stuck and get about? Y'all ain't explain like that. Y'all want to see sight like that. I didn't want to give you anything and talk up what you right with that. Ass kick and fucking talk. Bitch, why you wanna walk? You ain't use Nathan. You ain't use Nathan for your wonder walk. All y'all wanna talk and talk. When you do, you won't see what. You talk who come up. Why the fuck I hide who will you with what? I want you very, 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 very bad. You think I understand. Love and get the self-love, man. I get gloves for your shit. How I'm in love with you, bitch, so fast. You believe in who you thinking of. Thinking of me as if you had time. I did shit when I had your mind. I don't quit when you had the mind. What you think crips mean? To have you people that wanna be lying. Be nine people sober divine. I talk in the sober mind. Why you think overdose don't become in a social time? So anti, so social in the antichrist. I would lose your life and your life and your life and your life and your life. That's how I like and the life and the life. I ain't tell you that. I don't tell you that with a question. And your life and your life. You an eight with the plus. I don't even give a grade. Give a grade. Give a gay. Talking another day. I check another brother. Who the fuck? Who gonna talk? I don't want perfection this day. I would love that. Why you love that? I'm gonna put a motherfuck that. Biscuit about to be a biscuit out. You talk what's that? Heard what about? Why you about? What you talking to come? That's you out. Talking to them. I don't talk low gas. I just do things and locate fast. I ain't testing the grip. You get what? It's hit. I spit. You can spit. You used to get boot your bitch. Shoot through the roof and shit. You get like you talking shit. I ain't even testing. Looking quick. I talk very, 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 very disrespectful. I ain't trying to kill y'all and kill myself. You gonna back them, get clapped. I ain't want to reveal y'all true health. You would look like it's an accident. You know the funniest shit? Why your money get hit? I do bang, why I truly get? I would expect some noise shit and get y'all hit. Why y'all cadets and cadets looking as if all in the gap? I wouldn't clap your rap. Why y'all looking what? Like y'all people get tapped? I'm not so understood, people know that. I underkill it, overtry, understand that. It's not that easy, take it easy. I won't say goodbye like you hating me, be. So many locations, is it easy? Are you under anything you think you please me? Give me what I want like I took it right now. I need something like you need to decode in a cold day in hell. I would prevail like y'all gotta push Nathan for no snail. Nathan can sell. At least it's I worry with well. Y'all get to die by yourself. I set y'all right up. Just so y'all can get to motherfucker. And everybody know this so. Y'all been God's touch. Provide shit such and such. Y'all get to back up once. Clap and grenade and y'all get souffle. Y'all get that rich. Y'all get that shade. Y'all want some shit that's unbehaved. I don't condition guns to save them ways. Y'all want to discourage me. Y'all get like one crystal cave game with a pistol pack. Why it don't exist a good clip like that? Why would I talk to speakers to get like that? Ambitious approach, tried that yet. It will never fucking be that fucking dire straight. Emperor look like entire fake. The max ain't clap, I entirely fake. You think your backboards get like the entire escape. I warned you, if you didn't hate, you think it's a back. Why y'all get clapped like Warren? You blame things and you wanna talk, ignore me. You just screamed yesterday, thinking for me. Why is my perfection not getting horny like y'all wanna be corny? As if it exists, as if it could be another reason for shit. I didn't breathe and get hit. I didn't even be shit. I didn't even bring no Haiti with no Haiti commit. You talking up on some shit. You walking running like this. Running around and up and up and then you talking some shit. I easily pursue. Why the fuck you get quit? You believe I be lying. I ain't fucking with shit. I'm anonymous, bitch, like you wanna get hit. Reading two things, believe in one thing, you leave it. I leave it. I don't come to please it. Believe in the season, the seed. When you see it, you see it. I talk a lot of shit. I bring a lot of things. I cut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, and you dodge your things. You used to fucking like you rockin' chains. I just now got to fucking rotten gangs. I did some things, I did some things you can't understand in them days. Just cause it's not that way in the days slave. I'll say what I done killed and saved. I done build and saved. I deserve to regretful. Very special. Very quiet. Just for night. Talk Nathan up. Replace what get replaced and bring it up. In a place you can't be innocent for what? I would locate with the coke cake or what? You believe in the cobra clutch. You know what you could do? Do sober sluts. I love to touch. Anything that want to think it, don't get fucked that up. You know what happens? You making decisions, criteria. This wasn't a test. It was a rest in your ears. You want the best. It's not the Coca-Cola. I suggested realities that overthrow you. I don't dream in dreams or even correct scenes. The perfection direction, don't even expect them. Your hatred direction, even you expect it. What do you want me to kill you for, you Nephilims? You warning people every direction, believe in the morning. Y'all going more and more corrections. Ignore the coolest shit you expecting. The deadest motherfucker ain't running to heaven. Did I or not do what I did? How would you originate anything that or did? Why you will not imitate? I just now almost had to have a laugh. I did too many things as you speak. You want to grab. I sleep underly. I'm about to kill something fast until like the suffering you would think you have. I don't even turn and fight. Your eternal reality is you ain't learning right. Where are you looking at these roaches? The aggressive statement is I wouldn't talk to you. But while it happened, it happened. To walk. There are more days than TV to speak uneasily, but to speak as if that happened, I wasn't as successfully belief without the option to actually complete the reality that had you all conditioned for one day. And it does live and strive to build what conditions err. I couldn't even do anything. And when I existed, as if I did, you would do things. You suggest what is ludicrous while you walk. I don't think you're successful. Yes, I would be aggressive with your success, but as if a judge, I wouldn't confess. Supreme, super. It's not a recruitment of a recruiter or a reason, but the perfection of who did what doesn't protect. To aggressively purport what's a reason for next. I would have spoken to myself and said, while it is that I'm home, I'm going to locate a place that I get to walk to easily. But the condition of the reality of a realistic circumstance created a criteria that I didn't work with as fast as a person could get to speak. But as your identification completes, everything is not police. To kill as awkwardly as speech is speech, I wouldn't just educate and emanate anything. Why it is emanating a circumstance, I understand why it is you would want to work. But under any criteria outside is in something that doesn't have to. But half of aggressive reality would bring a suggestion to me for a reason. While it is a suggestion, it won't kill a reality. But I want to speak in something I would see. I'm not going to check in the eyes to see if I don't think I'm fine. But I want to see. The funniest thing about it, I wouldn't warn you about it. It's funny like that. The funniest fact is when I did, you did doubt it. You didn't want what happens, but when it's not out, you want to actually be something that I didn't want to need like that. But it curtails the reality of something that collapses or rips or exists with something that lacks the reality of why I wanted the criteria to cry. But y'all Buffalo Soldiers, y'all act like you doing something I ain't even grow you. What the book had, I didn't crash. If it was a decency, but what you need to see is not anything that can be made real easily, but to go through something. This is not locating the suggestion or locating weapons. I believe in a circumstance of sleep, but as it asks and idly speaks, you will get behind just to find your peeps. I spoke and I will. Why would you like to? I forever could not just justify why falling in love is a question. So, she didn't speak in on just a model. Why it is, it's, it's truth that doesn't get conditioned by. Uh, 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 I said Kodiak. That's the raw spirit. Why would you think like that? You can't find that shit there. What happens? I won't condition a cartel release, but what happens? Bass do get the cartel policy of what aggressively creates a reality, but especially as it gets conditioned, I didn't say anything to exquisitely release a reality and cease and act as if it was a reason for a conversation. They actually had me with a circumstance I seen that really was raw. While it did happen, I didn't have time to actually be said or speak as if it was an option. It's not a laughter to seriously have things happen so fast they don't. What you would want to be is something you have to be. The true reality is that it was a respect of aggression. What you needed less than time, heeded with a perfection. What happened so much so I didn't see any correction. The actual attack of the reality happened so fast as if it was. There is parole officers, parole officers. They're called because you actually do parole for crimes. That you do time that you have parole for. I didn't laugh through asinine realities that had to parole people. But when you do actually have time, you do get parole. I would want to have had said that, especially it's so aggressive, is it curtail reality of what can tell, where it could have happened to have conditioned the ambitious reality of what has, and who you would have to. I can't explain, but the reality of who could sustain perfection of the perfected perfection, and as well as that. I'm not testing air here, but when you do come from a place you don't want to go, it's as if an exquisite time to know things aren't that way. It wasn't in the day, but while it is that, they're actually teeth that are so small. You have to tell these people what happened. While it did happen, there ain't a day to explain and then do something to curtail anything. I didn't bang to explain what happened, but what happens is very, very good. But I did actually, I had cool things to wear. I can't remember what you believe in. There are too many crimes to act as if an act of artificial word could be spoken. I didn't lie like I could have wanted to, but when I did speak, I saw exactly what it happened to be. And to get to that opportunity, it's a realistic unimpunity, unimpotent certain location. I'm impressed what happened, but I didn't undo a reality that conditioned what didn't happen. While it is that happened, there's not a fast statement. There was a question to ask, and while it is that, I won't ask questions to ask, but I'm not going to speak as if I go somewhere to act is accurate. I count accuracy as if I just was going to count, but it's not laughter to come out. I'm not doing things like you think a joke at all, but I'm not going to go to sleep and officially be a circumstance that needs a reason, but Soldier Boy more funny when he need that shit to be. So while it does exist, it was what the doesn't get. Y'all have things. I'm not with the curtail reality of what you don't work with. It was not funny. All right, it's not a joke, but the actual joke is the reality that initialized the circumstance of why Chris Christopher didn't speak awkwardly. But you know it don't get to stop. What I did do happened to be without a condition to cry to give a curtailed reality to work as if it wasn't. But to discuss something to somebody that knows that you leave, you don't expose things that you purchase for free. I mean, I just did shop, but what occurs is some things get eaten so much so that it's a belief that you need. Some things you do need to do. All it is you do that, but it's not time, but those are dangerous to talk about, to speak without. But in elegance, it's not an elephant.